Charlotte's housing market just flooded with new listings. Buyers have more power, and if you're thinking of selling, here's what you need to know so you can stay ahead. Let's break down what happened in February and what it means for you. All this information comes from Canopy MLS. February's housing market shifted big time. Inventory surged 35.9%. That's a game changer if you're a seller. What does it mean if you're thinking about selling? It means more competition. More listings mean buyers don't feel the pressure to make quick decisions. They can compare more homes, they can shop around a little bit more, and they can negotiate harder. Sellers that listed in February had to work harder to grab attention. Homes that were overpriced, well, they were ignored. Homes that were outdated and not move-in ready, well, they were just pushed to the bottom of the list. The only homes that sold fast were homes that were priced correctly and were ready to move into. And this shift, well, it's going to get stronger as we move into the spring and summer sale seasons. One surprising trend, homes actually sold just a little bit faster in February than they did in January. In January, the average days on market was 57, and in February it was 55. That's not a huge drop, but it is an indication that well-positioned homes sold quickly. If you're hoping rising home prices will work in your favor, here's the reality. There was zero price growth from January to February. The median sales price in the Charlotte region was around $385,000. This tells me that buyers are holding firm. They're not rushing out to overpay. They're looking for best value, and they're negotiating harder. A lot of sellers believe that spring is the best time to sell a house. Here's what's wrong with that logic. Inventory is already surging. Imagine what inventory levels are going to look like when more sellers jump into the market in the next couple of months. Waiting for the spring buyer may actually hurt you more than it helps you. Here's another mistake sellers make. They believe they need to overprice the house so they can leave room for negotiation. Buyers are already picky. They're not going to negotiate an overpriced house. They're going to move on to the next one. The only sellers that win in this market are the ones that understand how buyers think and position their house correctly. What happens next? More inventory is definitely on the way. In March and April, we're going to see more homes hit the market, which means competition is going to get stronger. If you're thinking of selling soon, waiting could actually hurt you. More listings equals less money for you in the long run. Home prices, right now they're remaining steady, but it doesn't mean they're going to go up. As more inventory hits the market, don't be surprised if we start seeing price cuts. Eventually, it's going to go from advantage seller to advantage buyer. 3 things you can do to make sure your house sells relatively quickly. The first one is get in on the market now. Don't wait until everybody else gets on the market. The second thing you can do is, of course, price it right. And the third thing you can do, make sure your house checks all the boxes for the buyers. Move-in ready houses are what people want. So if you're selling, don't guess. Use my next chapter method. It's a proven 5-step strategy to get your home sold faster and for more money. Download your copy. The link is in the description. If you found this video to be helpful, then hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment.